Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do kind of a weird unboxing, show you how to play and actually play all in one video. I'm hoping that this will be kind of a short video. However, there are 3 expansions in this game, as well as the game itself, and this is Dungeon Roll. First of all, like normal, I want to show you guys the box, what all it looks like. You can find them on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. TMG or Tasty Minstrel Games. This game is recommended for 1 to 4 players, which is why I'm going to play it by myself. It comes with 15 dice, 8 double-sided hero cards, 60 full-color tokens. It's recommended that it'll take about 15 to 30 minutes. So really quickly, let's go ahead and open this up. It comes with 4 reminder cards. These symbols down here are your champions, and these symbols here are what's on the dungeon dice. So it reminds you that the fighter can take out all the goblins, the cleric can take out all the skulls, the mage can take out all the ooze, the thief can open all the chests, and the champion can take care of all of any one thing. That's what a dragon looks like, scroll, and a potion. And these are what all the treasures look like and what they mean. Like I said, it comes with 4 of those cards. And then there's an extra card here that goes with the one of the expansions. So we'll talk about that in a minute. The dice that I'm fishing out right now, the box got mixed up. So the dice that I'm fishing out now are the the companion dice. So there's all of those. And on each companion die, you have a cleric symbol, a thief symbol, a mage symbol, a fighter symbol, a champion symbol, and a scroll symbol. And you get 7 of those. You get 1 turn counter die. It's a D10. Dragon, and then 6 through 9. And then on the reverse side, you have 1 through 5. It just sits on the table, and the upward number is the turn that you're on. So we'll set that off to the side for right now. Good, you can see that. And then it comes with 7 dungeon dice. Now, one of the reasons that it recommends no more than 4 players, even though you could easily play with more than 4 players, is that the active player and the player to their right or left, the active dungeon player, are the only ones playing. And then when things get rotated, then there's constantly 2 people not playing. And so these are the 7 dungeon dice. You have dragons, if it'll focus, chests, oozes, potions, skulls, and goblins. So there's the 7 dungeon dice. And then you have double-sided experience tokens. They all have a 1 on one side and either a V, which is 5, or an X, or a triple I. Triple I, of course, is Roman numeral 3, V is 5, and X is 10. So we're going to take all those out. And we will get those sorted here in a minute. It comes with a piece of cardboard. I left it in there so that way it can help try to separate the treasure tokens from the experience tokens. And the original game comes with, like I said, 4 of the reminder cards. and a rule booklet on how to play, which we're going to discuss, and a rule booklet reminding you of all the heroes that are in the game and what they do. And I thought it came with special rulings, but it may not. Just tells you about the hero cards. And then these are the first heroes: Enchantress, Crusader, Mercenary, Spell Sword, Minstrel, Occultist, Half Goblin, and Knight. And after you gain 5 experience, you can flip your character over and they become someone else. So you have the Beguiler, the Paladin, the Commander, the Battle Mage, the Bard, the Necromancer, the Chieftain, and the Dragon Slayer. Now, in the first expansion, they only included a rulebook on the cards. Again, I don't think it's really a rulebook. I think it just tells you what the cards are. And I believe 8 new heroes, which would begin with the Sorceress, the Alchemist, the Dwarf, Leprechaun, Scout, Archaeologist, Tracker, and Viking. And they all, when they level up with 5 experience, become the Drakekin, the Thaumaturg, the Berserker, the Clericon, Dungeoneer, Tomb Raider, Ranger, and Undead Viking. And so we're going to set those aside. The third expansion comes with 8 new heroes, but all of these are single-sided. None of them level up. So you have Logue, Vlaver, Dragonlord, Alexandra, Keeper of Knowledge, Zopin, Infamous Warlord, Cassandra the Cursed, Tristan, Lone Mercenary, Amar Suin, King of the Ancients, Marpesia, Amazon Queen, and Tulok, Minotaur Chieftain. That is the second expansion, right? Yeah. And then the third expansion was a wintertime expansion. Now this one came with new treasure tokens, which we'll talk about the treasure tokens in a minute, and 4 new heroes: Jack Frost, Ebenezer, the Humbug, Sugar Plum Fairy, and Claus, Saint of the North. 3 of these don't level up, but of course Ebenezer does, because he learns from his misdeeds and becomes the Reformed. So at the beginning of the game, you're going to make sure that all of the green experience tokens are separate from the treasure tokens. Then each person that's playing is going to either shuffle and be dealt 2 heroes to pick from. 1 hero, it's like you get 1 hero and that's it. Or you can go through and pick which hero you want. Now, as long as nobody wants this, as long as no 2 people want the same heroes, it shouldn't matter. And considering how many expansions I have, you shouldn't have that happen anyways. All these treasures are going back in. You have treasures that are potions, that are dragon scales, dragon meat. You have town tokens, which lets you go back to town. But if you keep that, if you retain this until the end of the game, All of the treasure that you retain until the end of the game gives you +1 experience point. And the winner is, after 3 rounds, the person with the most experience. So when you count your treasure, it's the most treasure and experience. But the town ones, which is right there, is worth 2 experience. And the dragon scales are only worth 1 each if you have a pair. If you don't have a pair, then they're worth 0. Everything else, presuming you get to keep it, it just is what it is. And I see now that this video is actually already running long, so that is it for this video. In the next one, which will be posted today, we're going to go over how to play it. So until next time, thanks for stopping by. God bless and much love.